Hope you liked the last video we did, taking you through that little breakfast. And now we're taking you through some meal prep. So I'm busy. Are you busy?
I'm flat out.
Are you busy? We're all busy, right?
Busy.
So I don't have time to not meal prep. So I like to make as many meals as I can on the go and try and make those meals hit my protein targets, my carb targets, and my fat targets, which are relatively low. So I keep my fats pretty low because fats are very high calorie. So I replace that with protein and some carbs to fuel my days. Now, what do you need for these 12 meals? So you get your proteins. Now, I like to have kangaroo. Do you know why I eat kangaroo, Dave?
No.
Firstly, it's cost effective. So that kilo of kangaroo there costs about $12, $13 or so, depending where you get it from. Then we have some 5% extra lean beef mince. So the leaner the cut, the better, less fat. And what I do is I mix the kangaroo with the beef because the kangaroo doesn't taste incredible. But what I found was if I mix it through with some beef, it actually tastes all right. We got some chicken breasts there. I want to take you through how we cook those. Then we got some carbohydrates.
So this is a standard box you would normally
This
make.
is pretty much what I get. Taken through the box, Dave. Show them what I usually get.
Bettina Fresh, specialist from Cobram, Stonefield Growers. This would be a typical standard box that Johnny would get most mornings from us. I made the box so it looks a little bit better.
Didn't look so good before. It's like, you gotta make it look good, Johnny.
Because Johnny drives me insane every morning and I'm normally in the market driving back from Epping where I've bought the stuff at 2 a.m. So standard, he's got his gold sweet potatoes.
Now that's a tough one to break. That's a tough one to break.
We've got the gold sweet potatoes, which are gold. We've got
the purples,
the white sweet potatoes, which are purple inside, which makes no sense. We've got his Desiree potatoes out of South Australia. You've got his Royal Blues. He's got a mixture of potatoes, his whites. Okay, he's got his beetroot. Johnny's famous for his beetroot every morning.
Very good.
Broccoli, nice and fresh. He's got his mixed medleys of tomatoes, which I've educated Johnny on tasting all the different varieties.
I really like the Adelaide tomatoes, but I don't think you have any there today.
No, there's none in here in your box.
But these are called
Ox Hearts.
Ox Heart tomatoes.
Look at our black Russians. Bite into that, Johnny. Show them why it's black.
It's so good.
We've got our hydroponic tomatoes, locally grown out of Geelong. We've got his eggs from Mornington Peninsula. Good old Peter down there. We get them fresh every week. Peter's been farming for 30 odd years, second generation chicken and egg farmer. And today he's got his pearl mangoes from Perfection, Driscoll's. We've got Pat strawberries out of Wandon. So pretty much that's Johnny's box. He's got his broccolini and his pomegranates, which are American at the moment, imported in, but the locals are just about to start, Johnny. Beautiful. So that's a standard box Johnny would get most mornings.
Thank you very much. I'll take you through.
Johnny.
Thanks, Dave.
Get on with it,
He's from Alexander's in Oakley 12 Chester Street. My family. I love. Look at this relationship. See that? That's love, baby.
Develop a relationship with your fruiter, all right?
Yeah, that's it.
Time to have a fruit affair.
All right, I'll take you through this now. So thank you very much, Dave. Let's take you through a few things. Come over here, Tommy. What do you need? For the potatoes, we need a steamer. We're going to go through steaming things first because they take the longest and do the things that take the short amount of time at the end. So you get an electric steam from Kmart. They're about 20 or 30 bucks, Tommy. And that'll allow you to do multi-levels of steaming, and it's got a timer. So I might go have a shower, come back, all the stuff will be steamed, and then I can just start prepping or weighing out all the food. So you just add water into there. Then you need a rice cooker. Okay, so this is like a cheapie, it's like 14 bucks. Just get a cheap rice cooker. And then this is where we're actually gonna put our potatoes in and steam everything through, okay? So let's get the potatoes done first. So I get the bin, drag it over here, and I just start peeling my potatoes. Potatoes are pretty satiating, so they're not your enemy. What happens is generally people give potatoes a bad rap because of the way they cook them. So they might, fry them in oil or deep fry them and stuff like that. That's where the extra calories sort of bank up, and that's where people make mistakes. But potatoes are actually quite good for you, especially if you're bodybuilding. Now, if you wanted to get leaner, you can maybe drop your carbs a little bit and just go more protein and veggies. If you really wanted to get lean quick. I try and do this as quick as I can. And it's a little bit of time now. So you might spend an hour prepping some food, but how much time is it going to save me during the week? I take my meals to work. I I'm efficient. So you hear everyone going, I don't have time. Fuck, you fucking lazy. Get off your ass, go buy some nice fresh fruit and veg. Make an effort with your life. Stop making excuses and being a piece of shit, you know? Like, how hard is this? Right, you just peel a potato. Do you know what I mean? But it's just a consistency. So you're gonna say to yourself, am I a consistent person? And you got to talk to yourself, right? You might have friends that are eating badly or, you know, not doing what you're doing. So I'm lucky because I'm around Scott and I'm around a lot of bodybuilders. So this is the norm. Even my girlfriend, she eats this way too. So we consciously just make good food choices. The potatoes are peeled, and then give them a quick rinse. They're gonna go in the steamer, then we'll do the rice. Just go like that. Boom, in there, like that. So there's the potatoes, and then that goes on the steamer. So this will go on the steamer for about, there's quite a bit of potatoes. I reckon we'll leave that on for about an hour. So it might come back. So all you do is, you set it, and you forget it. So we'll put it a little bit longer. Next thing is, we're gonna do some rice. You might not know this, but different rices have different calories in them. So jasmine, that's basmati rice there, but jasmine rice is more calorie dense than basmati rice. If you want to bulk up, you might even use sushi rice. That's very calorie dense. So for the young kids that want to put on a bit of size, you can use sushi rice. So in my, like, you know, growing phases, I eat sushi rice. It's actually really tasty as well. But for now, because I'm trying to, like, stay a little bit lean, I go with basmati rice. So all I do is get a glass, and however much rice you cook, you just do 1.5 times the amount of water. So 1 cup of rice, like one glass, it's not a cup. You rinse it out, so I chuck it in there, like that. Give it a rinse. And this works out so much cheaper than buying that rank packet shit rice that's already pre-made. So give the rice a few rinses, and when it starts to go clear, that's when it's clean. So it's not quite clear yet. That's better. Okay, so we've got 1 cup of rice there. We'll do 1.5 times the amount of water. Boom. Boom. That. So what is it, Tommy? 1 to 1.5. Easy. And then this is another set and forget thing. So over here, and then what we do is go, boom. Can you do that? Tommy, can you do that? Fuck, incredible. How good is that? All right, next thing. We're making a lot of protein at once, right? So we need a few utensils. I've got this is called an air fryer. We're gonna chuck the chicken in there. So let's move that out of the way. So I got chicken breast, baby. Now this takes a little bit longer than the beef. So we put this on first. And all I do is whack it straight in to the air fryer. So 4 chicken breasts like that, 2 in the bin. See, the thing is, most of you won't do this. You'll watch it, you'll be inspired for a day, and you'll just be too lazy to ever do it. That's why no one's in shape. But see, notice how I'm always in shape, because I actually just do this all the time. I get off my ass and I do it. And because I've done it so many times, it's just a habit for me now. So you need to make a decision to be like, can I actually just make a bit of an effort with the food? Meal prep's gonna really help you. So if you wanna put a bit of oil on the chicken, you can. Just a little bit of olive oil. Now to make it cook quicker, we can just dice it up a little bit smaller, because when there's more surface area, obviously the chicken will cook a bit quicker, if that makes any sense. Just straight in the freaking air fryer. And that'll actually, I just put on that 200 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then I'll flip it and do the other side for 15 minutes. Turn it on. Let's go 17 minutes, 200 degrees. And you check on it every now and again. So we've done the potatoes, we've done the rice, we've got the chicken going. Now it's time for the good protein, the beef and the kangaroo. 3 pans, let's turn them all on. Let's get the kangaroo out. So, kilo of kangaroo. So cut that off like that. Now, because there's a kilo here, We're gonna do 500 grams in each, so half a bag there of the beef, half a bag there, like so. And then the beef, so 5% beef. And just whack that in there. And then you might want to get a wooden spoon, that's what I do. And you kind of just break it up. It's not very hard. Sorry, it's a little bit too much oil in there. And if you wanted to just simmer slowly, just whack a lid on. And I just rotate the lids, right? So while that's going, let's get the greens happening. All right, how to do the veggies? Easy. Easy peasy, baby. Strainer. Let's give these a rinse. And I cut the stems off this, like so. Boom. Just literally break it up with your hand, like that. Broccolini. Rinse it, cut it up. So look, to make this stuff taste good, I season my food after I re-microwave it before I eat it. You can just add whatever you want, salt, pepper, sauces, anything like that. But I keep it plain now, and then when I reheat it, that's when I add the flavors. So you might want to add, I don't know, chili sauce, whatever you want. But keep in mind, all those sauces and stuff might have extra calories. So generally, I just stick to salt and pepper. Like so, let's switch that around. Boom, shakalaka. It's coming out nice. So look, this might be a bit overwhelming at the start to watch, but you just do it a couple times, right? Because I've done this so many times. For me, it's second nature. So that kettle's done. Now, okay, show you. So they're rinsed. Glass bowl, like that, okay? Probably too much in there. Now this is what blanching is. So that's in there in the glass bowl. All I'm doing is this, okay? I'm whacking the hot water straight on top and putting a glass lid on it. So that water's hot enough to get those going, and I'll just whack that there, just a couple minutes. I'm gonna show you what I do with the 12 meals. So this is what I do. Now, we've weighed out the protein here. Tommy's gonna edit this in later. I have to go to an appointment for work. You hungry? Do you want a little bit of kangaroo? There you go. Good boy. Okay, 12 meals, like I said. We're gonna add the greens. We'll add some potatoes and then some rice. Stay tuned. The rice has been added. Now we'll add the potatoes and the greens, and then in the fridge. Potatoes have been added. We'll just throw the greens on and we're done, guys. And there we have it. So we've had our protein at the bottom, chicken, beef, kangaroo mince, we added some rice to each meal, some potatoes, then the greens, and that's it. So the concept behind this, Tommy will cut it in, it's just about getting your head around preparing the food. This will stop you or help you from not eating crap going out because you've got food ready all the time. So what I do, don't have to do it, hope it helps you. And yeah, like, subscribe, etc. Peace out.